Am I gonna say anything? I don't know, am I? Let's go check this out. So welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom, y'all. Dude, let's do that over. Maybe I should leave that in. Okay, hey guys, NintendoCapriSun here. Welcome back to Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know if you're gonna hear that off, that random, like, outtake that I did there just now, but we are here. We are about to fight the king. And it is time to just do it. I should have probably put this in with the last video. It wouldn't have been that big a deal, but this is already. So let me just.
How disappointing! This world should be shrouded in darkness, not bathed in insufferable light.
Yeah, that's a mood.
All these weak, peace-loving cowards running rampant. It would have been more satisfying to overcome a worthy foe.
Man, your neck is thick. Sure, I guess you got a Magatama too. Good for you. Like, why am I laughing? Jeez, man. Now close your fist on it, and yeah, okay, and smile. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Man, they show his feet so many times in these cutscenes, I have no idea why. Yeah. Oh, there he is. There's our man. If you thought his neck was thick before, wait till you see this. There it is again.
Regardless, I will reshape this world as it was meant to be.
Oh, hi, man, Mercer.
I will crush any opposition. I will rule. That is what a king must do.
Nice. Man. They may have done a lot of weird things with this game, but I'm telling you, the music is not one of them. The music is on frickin' point, dude. Yeah, alright, let's see another shot of his feet. We haven't seen it in like 15 seconds. There we go, yeah. Scrunch up those toes. You know, like like that guy in Die Hard.
You witness a king's revival.
Well, somebody else is gonna witness it too, because I'm gonna...
And the birth of his new world.
Yeah, say what you want. I don't care. Yes, I do, actually. Okay, it's freaking Ganon, dude, let's go! I have a sword too. Yeah, oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, okay. Let me get away for a second here, because he's about to... Huh? Yeah, that's a picture. Did that count? Yeah, that's Demon King Ganondorf, and now I'm dead. Yes. Oh my god, Link's face there. He was just like, ah, I didn't know that was gonna hurt so much. Ow. You know, maybe I should try striking him. Hey, that sounds like a good idea. Alright, I got a shield. I got you too. Oh man, he's good. Well, this is just a very basic fight so far, so how about we... So, this guy does a lot of things that Ganon normally does in the series. Which is like that, for example. He always does that. Okay, anyway. That is definitely one of the bigger surprises of the fight that I was not expecting the first time I saw it. There we go. Oh man, fill that screen up with light, baby. Alright. You wanna try that again? You wanna try that move one more time? Oh yeah, here we go. So usually when he does this, you have to counteract with your own Flurry Rush, or otherwise you're not gonna get him. Sometimes you can get him with a Flurry Rush, like even when he doesn't Flurry Rush you, but a lot of times he'll just get you too, so you just kind of have to react to it. He's fighting with a spear now, I'll tell you what. Ready, and there you go. They're always very lenient about these, though. Yeah, this is not so bad. I don't even have anything fused to this, do I? Or do I? I don't think I do. Should I put something on there? So maybe I should. Alright. Nice knowing you. Oh, that sucked.
What a feeling.
When you're dancing on the ceiling.
I'd almost forgotten the thrill of battle. That feeling as blood surges in my veins.
And pours out of them.
I am not even nearing the limits of my power.
Yeah, well, I kind of hoped not. Oh, symbols. Yeah, you know they're serious when the symbols are coming out. Oh, gotta get the foot shot. Yeah, it's a little more covered up now because of the pants. They're just so long. Like those pants in Justice for All.
Enjoy these fun.
Clench the fist. There you go. Oh man, he is so happy.
Far more than you're on this time.
Now I will continue where I left off with your ear. Well, that was okay. Sure. Yeah. All right. I'm with you, Link. Are you? Are you really? Oh man. Oh, these are some good shots, man. I'll tell you what. Yeah, Demon King Ganondorf second form. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Tulin. Man, nice job. Oh, there's a bunch of these guys roaming around here, aren't there? Oh, I tell you. Do I still have my Master Sword? Yes, I do. Oh, man. Yeah, show that Demon King who's boss. Okay, let's do that then. Of course, if we get the timing wrong, that's not exactly good. Try it again. There we go. Now he's gonna do it to me. No, he's not. It's kind of random sometimes whether or not he actually does it. You can also fight the other ones, you know, if you want to. Sometimes it's just fun to do that. Oh, crap. Now I'm taking you down, Demon King. Oh, also the life bar. Did I not mention the life bar? Yeah, that's a thing that happens. Yeah, totally. We should get out of this gloom, dude. Alright, he's going for the... Oh, what is that? What is he carrying? What's so important? What's he carrying? The technical readouts of that battle station. We're recording Star Wars right now. You know what? I want to do something different here. So here, first things first, let me set myself up. Because I gotta tell you, you just can never have enough setup in this. Yeah, is it too obvious already what I'm doing? Yeah, it is, isn't it? But I haven't really done this before, or like not against anything else, and if you're ever gonna do it, why not against this guy, right? So get up here in the air, make sure your thing is out, get close, switch to a 5-shot bow, yeah, 5-shot bow, and fuse, give no bones to it. With the bone proficiency and the attack bonus, we can definitely, yeah, we can go to town. Well, that got him to, what is this, the 2.5 form? Perhaps. Alright, what are you doing now? Oh, he's getting all his other guys to come join him again. He doesn't like spreading his power out like that. It's not optimal. Fan bloody-tastic. How many times are you gonna smile at me, dude? We're not taking family photos here. Yeah, sure. Surprised he's only doing 1 heart. You think he would be a lot nastier than that? I'd kind of like to get a Molduga Jaw flused. Yeah, you just go back and forth with your flurry rushes here all day if you want to. Okay, now this right here, when he comes at you with this, you can do a spin attack to send it back to him. But that only works with the Master Sword, so don't try to do it with anything else. There we go. Now... There we go. So it's him and then you. As long as you do it just after he does it, it usually doesn't count, so... You know, it's just a thing. Some hefty range there. Oh, shoot, I was trying to jump to the side there. It didn't quite work out that way. I guess I don't really need it too terribly much, but I'm gonna go ahead and eat some greens here. Fill these suckers back up. Wow, I need more greens than that, don't I? Here, let's drink this fairy tonic. This looks cool. Yeah, why not? We're drinking foods based on how cool they look now, because why not, right? Alright, where you want to go? You want to do this again? Aw, I got 2 of them. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, in the words of Meatloaf. Alright. Oh man, I thought I had that there. It's so cool that he can do the flurry rush. I mean, after 7 years of you being able to do it, it's just so crazy to think that now it's like... Oh man, I was trying to do like an ace right there or something. That was kind of scary. And... The freaking life bar. I'll never get over how funny that is. It's like, it's just funny enough that it's not, like, serious. But it's also still serious. Uh-oh. I shouldn't be doing this. He's closing in on me with that, isn't he? Maybe it might help if you were, like, not so careless. I guess if you get the headshot, too, that could probably count as double damage. I don't know if I was getting that earlier. Either way, though. I don't want to cheese it too much, but at the same time, I'm just getting my ass handed to me over here. You know, this is a pretty tricky fight, though. Could be a little bit... Yeah, I love that he switches weapons like that. Yeah, I'll send that third one back to him, too. Why not? Return to sender, pal. Oh, he's... That was weird. I hit him and he flurry rushed at the same time. That was quite bizarre. I think he's panicking a little bit here. Wouldn't you be panicking when you had that much health left? Oh, is this how we're gonna kill him? With the final blow of the miss? The final blow of the miss, yeah. That's a NintendoCapriSun specialty for you there. Wow, I haven't hit him like once in the last 2 years. There we go. I was gonna come in here and like fuse a bunch of Molduga jaws to everything. I wanted to fuse one to my Master Sword, because who knows how much damage that would have done. But I thought I already had like a Lionel Saber fused to it, and I don't know if that was still there. I didn't want to take the time to look.
I will yet rule this land. You will not stop me. And the immortal will not stand in my way.
Facepalm. Oh god. Oh god, that makes my head hurt just looking at that, hearing that sound. Oh, now he's like a Shadow of the Colossus villain, spilling the soap. Spilling the soap, baby. Hashtag spilling the soap.
My mind, everything. Sacrifice it all to destroy you. And cast
well, I just ruined that cutscene.
eternal night.
There it is. There it is. I felt kind of bad because the first time I beat this game, Emil walked into the room while the credits were playing, and during the credits, it shows a still of that scene of him eating the stone. And I was like, God, I hope I didn't just spoil that for him, because he hadn't beaten the game at that point. But I don't know if he saw it, so... Yeah, that's probably the longest loading screen in the game, because there's some crazy shit about to happen here. Hey, Calamity Ganon, long time no see. Jeez, man. Castle flying down. Oh, there I am. It's like, dang it. How did I end up in there? Well, I don't think the armor is going to matter too much here. Ah. How did they do this, man? I never knew they could fly that fast. Yeah, go ahead, pull out the sword. That's definitely gonna work. Maybe I can just shoot beams at him. Link's like, I don't give up for nothing, man. Doesn't matter how big you are. Alright, well, first things first. First things first, I say. Oh, wait, yeah, I'm not in control for a minute here. Zelda's gonna fly us up to the sky. There we go. Nice. Good job, Zelda. Are you even still Zelda? I don't know. Yeah, man, the music in this fight is... Oh, freaking chef's kiss, I'm telling you. Can we get... Oh, boy. I don't know how... Yeah. Oh, this is tricky to get, but there we go. How's that? Not my best picture, but, you know, it gets the job done. It'll add it to the compendium. Okay, so, we gotta jump. Oh my god, the music here. The way they use the instrumentation of the dragons during this, and yet still make it manage to sound so intense. It's just incredible. Hey, what's up? You want me to shoot you in the face? No, actually, we want to land over here and try to take care of these little spots here. I could be diving, but, you know, where would be the fun in that? So we can't tool in here, can we? That's too bad. I hope I'm not doing this in the wrong order, but I do remember that you have to do this. Also, let me change my armor here. Jeez. Wait, no, not that. Hang on. God, where is it? It's right there. There we go. Alright, now I'm on you. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's just gonna blow you off like, hey, that hurt. Don't do that again. Oh, and you can see the castle down below you and everything. So we gotta get back to Zelda. Here she comes. Okay, so I have something that I want to say about this fight that actually I don't know if anybody else has really noticed this. So I've watched a lot of essays about this, and nobody's really brought this up ever before, but they talk about when you turn into a dragon, you kind of lose yourself, and you lose all sense of who you are. So I assume that with that would come the added caveat of just not having your memories anymore. Because if you don't know who you are, like if you had your memories, you would know who you were, right? But you kind of don't. And now Ganon's done the same thing, so he doesn't really know who he is now either. And so in some ways, with this fight, it almost feels like Link is the only one who's really there. And with that, and this music, there's just something so incredibly melancholy about the whole thing, the whole deal. Yeah, gotta get away from that. So people have actually figured out also how to kind of get Zelda out of this fight and into the main game, like the world. And so you can actually have Zelda going around, flying around the world. And that sounds cool as hell. I don't know if I could ever do that, but so I don't know what it takes to do something like that. I don't know what you would, if you would have to have something specific, like a certain thing that you would attach to your Switch physically with a screwdriver or some crap. I don't know. Well, I suppose I could have just kind of snuck in there and got his other piece. I mean, I guess I could. Like, I'm right here. Can we? Yeah, I think we can, actually. I didn't know. I thought you had to go back to Zelda in between all of these. Yeah, he's made of gloom, so he's gonna gloom you out. It'd be funny if you could get, like, spikes from his backside like you could with the other dragons, and just take them with you. Who knows what you could make out of that. Alright, there we go. I think Zelda only catches you if you just fall down too far. Oh god, he just knocked my ass all over the place. Here we go. Now, like, Zelda's function in this fight is basically just elevate you. To get you back up high so you can land on him. Hang on for dear life. Yeah, the other thing about this is, with how ferociously their dragons are fighting each other here, it kind of makes you wonder if maybe there isn't some semblance of who they are left inside of them. But at the same time, you always, you know, you see animals fight for their lives and stuff like that. It doesn't always have to be like a specific reason for it or a big story behind it. It might just be a case of two dragons just fighting each other, but there's always like that underlying sense of motivation just lingering underneath, and I can't help but wonder how much of that is still there. And that maybe, you know, it's always possible, because people talk about the legends, how maybe they're not necessarily all true. I'm just gonna go ahead and drive here so I can land back on you. There we go. Come and get me. I would not have been wanted to be the one who had to program how Zelda moves in this fight. 'Cause, like, making her move in such a way that she catches you, whether you're paragliding or just straight up falling. Like, I can only imagine. Oh, boy. Oh my god, why did I do that? Oh man, you don't have an updraft, do you? Oh crap. Hang on a second, I might still be able to salvage this. If I can just climb up your backside here. Everything is moving so slowly now. Can I? Oh boy, oh boy. No, I don't think I can grab that, and I don't think I want to. Well, it's okay, we get to hear this music for that much longer. I'm just gonna fall this time and see if she still catches me. Oh, no, no. Okay, I messed it up. There you are. Let's be a little more careful this time, not get all overzealous with it. All you gotta do is land on the nose, my man. Oh man. Man, nice catch, Zelda. Okay, I gotta say, this explosion here, the sound of this explosion is crazy. Jeez! Can you be any more violent? Well, that's the end of the Shredder. His nose, as he says that line. Oh. Oh, they find the best times to put that up there. Like, hey, when have you finally done it? You know, is it here or is it here? Well, just like that. Alone again, naturally. Or where'd my clothes go? Cool, they can sleep. God, how many more times is this going to remind me of Xenoblade? I swear to God. In the ending of Xenoblade 3, if you know, you know. Also, pro tip here, don't put down your controller. I was gonna say, is gravity gonna kick in here, or am I just gonna be floating here for the rest of my life? Man, that is a nice mane, let me tell you. Let's go. Man, does this remind anybody else of a certain scene in Final Fantasy VIII? Crazy if I just let us fall to the ground. There is no cutscene or anything if you just hit the ground, you know, and splat. You know, like Splatoon or something. This little parallel, though, to the beginning of the game is just so good. Gravity, work harder for me than for her. Gotcha. I would have almost been happy if that had just been the last shot of the game. But we gotta see a hug, yay! Oh, thank God for water. Wait, where are we? Well, that's one way to make it rain. No, I guess we just drowned. Oh, that's too bad. All that work for nothing. Man, the water's so clear. Where's this, Lake Superior? Well, I hope not, because Lake Superior is cold. Even in the summer, it's cold.
Link, how are you? I was... We reached you, after all. He's gone. The Demon King. I'm not in a dream, right?
No, you're in a video game.
You did it. Oh, Link, you really did it. But how am I... No, I understand. I had been sleeping all this time. But when I felt something, like a warm, loving embrace, I woke up.
So can we bring it back down now? That'll make things a lot easier.
Thank you. Link, I met such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened. Oh, Link, I'm home.
Well, welcome home, baby. Okay, is this the credits? Oh, fine, Princess Zelda. Complete. Nice. Maybe they should have put it up there, like, over her face. That would have been even better, but, yeah, whatever. Can't win them all. That's okay. I still say this game was kind of a winner. Oh, what am I talking about? Kind of a winner. Okay, so, like, I'm not... I don't know. I'm on the fence, you know? Because for a while, for the first few months after I started playing this, when people asked me what my favorite Zelda game was, I said it was this one. Because it just kind of blew my mind. But I also think that maybe 100%ing the game is not the best way to enjoy it. Because there's definitely way too many things that take way too long, and you know, I did it just for the sake of because I'm a whore. I don't know. But yeah, there it is. Credits at last. Okay. What was that thing I was gonna say earlier? So yeah, obviously in the ending, Zelda gets her form back. Now, she did make a huge sacrifice in the story to turn into a dragon, to lose herself, basically to give up everything that she was and everything that she ever would be in her life. So a lot of people say that, you know, reversing that sacrifice kind of damages the integrity of the story, and I totally get that. And I don't really know if, like, I can argue against that, 'cause I don't know. I think people just are going to think what they're going to think. My personal thought is that the fact that she went through with the sacrifice just makes... Because I know people say, like, this whole thing about suffering produces character and all that, you know? And, like, the more you suffer, the more interesting the character you are. And I know it's not as simple as all that, but at the same time, I think the fact that she went through with it, the fact that she was willing to go through with it, means that she earned the right to live the rest of her life. So a lot of people give up their lives for crap in the world, and they don't get anything for it. They just die, and that's it. And all their loved ones just have to go on without them. And it's like, where's the reward in that, you know? I don't know. So I think the fact that she was willing to do it is enough to, at least for her as a character, to earn the right to have her life back. Whether that makes a great story, I don't know. I could be like, and maybe I'm talking about two totally different things here. So I don't know. Tulin, by the way. Absolute mad lad. But yeah, that final fight is ridiculous. It's easy, but it's also like, they were doing it for the spectacle, you know, more than anything else. And it worked, what can I say? Worked out for the best. And so here we are at the end of the journey. I still have like a kind of a script going for a possible fake sequelitis about Breath of the Wild versus Tears of the Kingdom. Because I know a lot of people will stand by Breath of the Wild and say that it is the game that they would rather play. And I can see that too, but I think for me personally, it's gotta be this one. I just think the abilities are better in this one. I was never crazy about stasis and how, like how impossibly accurate you had to be to do anything truly interesting with it. Even in the times when it was required, like that one shrine where you had to knock the ball in a very specific direction, but you had to hit it at just the right angle, and there's like 360 different angles. I don't know, it's kind of crazy. People figured out some cool stuff you could do with it, like riding logs across the world and stuff like that. And that was cool, but that also wasn't intended, and I don't know if... whatever. I do miss the bombs. The bombs were great. And, I mean, what was even the other one? The Magnesis. Well, I think Ultra Hand is almost objectively a better Magnesis at this point, although Magnesis by definition means it can only use it on metal, so That would make sense, you know, whatever, but I just felt like you could do so much more with Ultra Hand. I do find it a little perplexing that Ultra Hand and Fuse are kind of like just the same thing. You attach stuff to other stuff, where Fuse is more just for weapons, whereas Ultra Hand is like building stuff on the outside or whatever. So there is a slight difference, and I definitely still think that Fuse is the most fun ability in the game. But then I'm also just a huge fan of doing anything to raise your attack power as much as you possibly can. So you can end up with swords that like double the attack power, and you end up with Gerudo weapons that have like 140 attack power or whatever. That was cool. But also, I guess you can only take it so far. There were some things you could do with Fuse that I never showed. I never showed what happens if you like fuse a Lizalfos tail to a weapon. But like it makes a whip. It is really actually very cool. I'm most curious what would happen if you did like the hold A charge attack with like a two-handed weapon with one of those. What that would actually do. I can only imagine the range on that. It would be pretty crazy. But yeah, that was cool. But yeah, in a lot of ways, when I first started playing this game, I made this comparison in my head, and I don't know how accurate this is, but I think of this game and Breath of the Wild, like, to me, Breath of the Wild is to this game as Persona 5 is to Persona 5 Royal. It's the same game, practically, but it just has extra stuff added into it, an extra part of the world to explore, just like Persona 5 Royal did, and more characters to meet and interact with and stuff like that. And I feel like there were so many things they definitely did improve on that just made it more interesting, and more than just, you know, especially like in Breath of the Wild, you had to climb all around and everything, and there was nothing you could do about the rain, and they gave you ways to deal with that in this game, which I think is very helpful. And like rocket shields, dear god, that was amazing. But yeah, so, oh god, I'm stretching now. That is can't get enough of that stretching, I tell you. Oh my god, and can we talk about the soundtrack? I mean, I don't know, both of these games had a great soundtrack. I couldn't even compare one to the other. I think they're both great. This game, I would say, is probably a little more melancholy than the first one, but I guess it makes sense considering like where we're at in the story and all that. I do think it was kind of stupid how they let you find the story in any order you want, because I don't think that's conducive to the kind of story they were trying to tell here. You know, because it's very easy for you to end up spoiling yourself on, you know, Sonya's death or something crazy like that before you were ever meant to see it. And the stakes just don't feel as high when so much of it is so in, like, not... The stakes just don't feel as high when there's not as much, well, at stake, I guess. You know, a lot of the story that you are learning is stuff that happened in the past, so you're not necessarily really interacting with it in any way, and it's not really affecting anything that you yourself are doing in the game. Like, I mean, I guess in some sense it is. Like rebuilding Minoru, I guess, for example, would be one thing. I do think there were a lot of things I wish they had changed, you know, in the process of moving Breath of the Wild over to this game, because there are so many things that are exactly the same. For the fighting, for the most part, is exactly the same, but there's so many little things that are the same, like the fairies animations, for example. The Great Fairies, they're just the same thing over again, and if you already grinded up all the parts to upgrade the armor in the first game, hell if you're going to do that again in this game. I didn't do that in the first game, which is probably why I managed to keep my sanity doing it in this one. But stuff like that, like the fast travel animation, you know, even in Majora's Mask, which took 1 year to make, they made a new transformation, a new animation for Link to fast travel. He got the giant wings and everything, and it was so cool. And yet, with this one, it's like they just used the same one, the same fast travel animation. I don't know. It's little things like that, you know, that kind of bother me, that it's so similar. And, you know, a lot of the big monsters, you fight the exact same way. You fight, I mean, I guess the stone taluses, you can ascend through them. Okay, whoop-de-doo. But Molduga, like, that's exactly the same. You beat them exactly the same way. You still knock down trees the same way, they still drop the same stuff, you still shoot while in the air, you still shoot at, like, monsters riding horses, and so much of it is just so similar. You know, you still shoot the Hinox in the eye, he still tries to cover it with his hand, like, every little thing is, like, exactly the same, it's crazy. Like, I couldn't even begin to go into examples, like... And it's like even the armor is still the same too. It's like all the same weather effects, and they all do the same thing. It's still hot, you wear the same armor as before. It gets cold, you wear the same armor as before. The same music plays for all the fights, you know, for the stone taluses, for the blood moon still brings them all back. Zelda still narrates it, the sky still turns red, the music still gets the same kind of weird for the same amount of time leading up to it. It still happens at the same time of the day. I mean, I don't know. So, I mean, that's, like I said, I don't need to go on for this long about this, but still. So nothing I didn't really mention. I don't think I'd talked about this in this LP because I remember having this little rant in Super Mario Galaxy. I don't know if you call it a rant, but like, I never had a problem too much with him reusing the world. Because I feel like that happens in a lot of games, and people usually like it when they do that. The only problem is, I guess with this game, the problem, and that's after I just ranted about everything being so similar, now I'm saying it's okay that they reused the world. I sound so hypocritical to say that. But at the same time, it's like you look at games like A Link Between Worlds, which reused Link to the Past, and like that seemed just fine. But also they changed it around enough, and also made an entire low rule. So, you know, in that sense, I guess that was a little bit different here. There's Final Fantasy X-2 also reuses Spira, and I loved the hell out of that. But that's just me, I guess. You know, I don't know how other people felt about that, going through the same world over again. But they also had a lot of different side quests and stuff. Although I guess, to be honest, they probably could have done more to change the world. I mean, they changed, like, Kilika Village, for example. It was all rebuilt. And then, like, on the Calm Lands, there were all those carnival-ass mini-games or whatever it was. So stuff like that. But for the most part, the rest of it was a lot of the same. Well, I guess Xanarkand was also made into, like, a theme park. Oh, hey, we got a secret cutscene here. So you only actually get this cutscene if you do a specific thing that's not coming to my mind right now for some reason. I think it's just if you do all 5 temples. Hey, Pura's here too, alright.
I can't believe such an impressive landmass can float in the sky. Just when I thought I'd started to figure the Zonai out.
Everyone, I am glad I was able to bring you all here. I wanted to share this view of Hyrule with all of you.
Whoa! I've never been this far up before, Goro.
Wow, what a sight it is. And Zelda, you were roaming the skies all along?
Nope.
Yes, although I don't really remember.
Oh, okay, so basically no.
I never thought I would actually stand here again.
This is only a theory, but...
A game theory.
Raru's power of light, and Sonia's time power. For Zelda to transform back, they both must have channeled their abilities through you, Link.
Yeah, we all touched hands, that was a thing that happened.
I see.
Still want to see your neck. Or maybe I don't.
Now it seems. It is my time.
But it's not my... Shut up.
Kinoru.
Do not worry. You have overcome the burden my era left to you. You have proven yourself, and you no longer need me.
We don't need
I
you.
know I can move on, join Raru and the others, and the world will be safe.
Man, so sad. Well, guess we go home now. Damn, that sucked. Oh wait, she's still there. Oh no, we're not going home. Wait a minute.
Those of us gathered here swear on our lives to support Princess Zelda and...
We gotta practice this some more.
To support Princess Zelda and safeguard the land of Hyrule.
Rauru and Sonia will be happy to hear of this.
But Minoru...
And now let them know just how much you care. Thank you all.
You're welcome. Oh man. Jeez, now we need to rebuild it. Shit. It took me 2 videos to do that, man. She's clenching her fist. She's the new Ganondorf.
Sonia. Minoru. The ancient sages.
The toilet!
They wished not only to save Hyrule from the Demon King, but for it to see eternal peace. I will dedicate myself to that goal.
But if you want peace, that means controlling people.
Now.
Are you sure you're prepared for that?
My friends, with all of your strength, stand with me.
I'll stand with you if you want me to do that. Julian's like, I'm not gonna stand, I wanna fly. Because first learn stand, then learn fly. Ah, wow. Just wow, man. Ah. Autosave? Wait, where's my save? Oh, it's right there. Wait, hang on, that's not my save. Oh, there's a star next to this one. You know what? I'm gonna load this up just to see, because I want to see what my percentage is at. I've been waiting for so long, Cletus. You got 152 shrines, 120 light roots, 1,000 Korok seeds, and 15,000 rupees. Yeah, but how many other examples? The Throwback Galaxy. Like, people went crazy for that. It's like, why? They already played it, but it's like, well, people just like nostalgia. They like revisiting places they've already been, because it kind of feels like home. It feels like you're going back home, you know? Hell, even like that one Super Mario Sunshine mini level. So let me see something here. If we go to the map now, we can see, oh my god, that's my percentage, 98.35. Oh no, we're missing more than I thought. I think I predicted 98.92. We have 98.35, which means there's just spots on the map we haven't filled in, but there might also be like other stuff. I still have to do all the recipes and finish the compendium, but I don't think that counts toward the 100%, so I might have to take a second look here and see what else we got. So we got all the Korok, so that's good, but yeah, it's just stuff. I guess what else you can do, though, sometimes if you're confused or if you're not sure, like, what you might not have done, you can always look at this and just see areas that you haven't explored. Whoa, boy, that really chugged. So there might be something like right here, or like over here, Cliffs of Ruvara. There's like a huge area over here we haven't looked at, really. It's just cliffs and stuff, but like over here, down in this little area, down the canyon, I've barely explored that. Looks like I ran down it once, and I think that's actually the depths where I did that. It is, because I made that one video where I just walked all up here. I haven't walked down the canyon. There's Makar Island, I don't think I ever went there. I don't know what that means, why it's like fading out right there, that's kind of weird. Maybe I just went there and then didn't. Something like that. Yeah, there's plenty of Lost Woods we haven't really looked at. There's like this whole area right here. There's probably something there. Yeah, it's crazy to look at this, though, and think of all we've done. It's all these, you know, these dragon paths are all mapped out here because I rode them. There's a lot of me going back and forth here. What was I doing here? This is probably from me, like, grinding blue Lionel parts. Because early on, I would go to this tower, and I would jump over here, and I'd find a blue Lionel there, or there, and then there's like a silver one up here. So I did a lot of that. There's also a whole lot of messing around in Hateno Village, sure enough. There's like all this. There's me sailing to do that one side quest. There's Eventide Island, of course. One trip out to the back island to get that Korok. That's all we did there. There's like little islands here. Wait, those aren't islands. Those are like sandbars or something. There's a couple of islands down here I probably never looked at. I don't know. There's like a whole big area up here. This Walnut Mountain, all this shit. Right in here, too. There's probably like something in here. Who knows, man? I ran across and got the Koroks here. Man, it's great. It's funny to look at this. It's fun to watch this now. What is all this? Oh, you know what this is? This is me grinding for electric Lizal tails right here. Because I would like warp over here and I'd go along this beach and there would be like electric Lizals coming all along here. Yeah, I did that so many times. And then there's also me grinding the rare stone taluses. I would warp here, get the rare stone talus here, come over and get the one that was down here. So there's probably a really bunch of them over here too, yeah. Rare stone taluses going from here to here. This is the one in this cave here I got. And then I would go get this one over here. Yeah, there's a lot going right here too. I don't know what... Oh, this is Lizalfos here, like fire and ice Lizalfos. Yeah. Let's definitely spend some time grinding those. There's the lightning temple. That's funny to look at. There's like all this in the cave down here. Man, this is crazy. I don't think you can go up here. Well, you can go down here, definitely. As far as that goes, look at the depths. What have we not looked at down here? There's probably plenty of little places. What about right in here? What is all... Oh, there's me fighting those string of 5 bosses to grind crystallized charges. That was always fun. How much longer am I going to sit here doing this? Good lord. But here it is. So we have our percentage now, 98.35. I'm just thankful it's that high, to tell you the truth. So it's not 100, but it will be soon. God willing. Man, I haven't looked at any of this either. But like these transparent lines here are me going through the surface, not the underworld. It does show them. I kind of wish it didn't, but that's okay. What is this here? Is this a dragon or something? Oh, this is the light dragon, yeah. It's easier to see down here because there's not as many lines overlapping it. Huh. Man, it's a good thing I cliffhang before Ganondorf, otherwise this would be an hour and a half long right here, I tell you. Oh, man. I can't believe we're actually almost done here, though. We're getting so close now, it's almost unreal to think about. Oh, man. Yep. I'm just gonna go say hi to Pura, and then we're gonna stop this video, so there you go. I don't think she's gonna say anything different, because at this point, we're basically, like, in the same position as if we hadn't beat Ganondorf yet. So, hello.
Yes.
The Demon King is in the deepest reaches of depths, far beneath Hyrule Castle. Wait, didn't you just beat him? What's going on here? Princess Zelda's final wish. Oh, hit him for you? Yeah, I'll do that. And what about you?
Okay.
Obviously, the Demon King's a real problem, but we've got a lead on Princess Zelda from the depths now. I'm so glad my research was helpful to you and Doc. I feel like the depths holds more value for us, so I'll keep it up with my research. Great. Alright. I stand behind you. This is the final shot. Not the final shot, but the final shot of basically the main game or whatever we're doing here. Yeah, go ahead and leave a like on this if you want. It definitely helps out the channel, as they all say. It helps me too, so yeah. Alright, see you guys later. Bye!